Hello everyone. Today I will talk about the data analysis. So what is data analysis? Data analysis is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transferring, and modeling data with the goal of discovering useful information, suggesting conclusions, and supporting decision making. Data analysis has multiple facts and approaches, encompassing diverse techniques under a variety of names in different business, science, and social science domains. The database using in numbers, words, and measurement observations, even just a description of things to get the useful information or prove the theory. Uh, to analyze qualitative data, we have 7 steps. The first step is transcript data, and the second step is read transcripts. The third data is highlight quotes and note why important. The fourth is called quotes according to margin notes. The fifth is sort quotes into coded groups. The sixth one is interpret patterns and codes. And the last one is describe these patterns. So here is the majority method of data analysis, and I will talk about detail of these data in next slides. The first one is data classification. So the data classification is the process of organizing data into categories for its most active and efficient use. It's a well-planned data classification system makes essential data easy to find and retrieve. This can be of particular importance for risk management, legal discovery, and compliance. The data modeling is the in software engineering is the process of creating a data model for an information system by applying formal data modeling techniques. Data modeling is a process used to define and analyze data requirements needed to support the business processes within the scope of corresponding information systems in organizations. Therefore, the process of data modeling involves professional data modelers working closely with business stakeholders as well as potential users of the information system. The next one is prediction of data. The prediction of the data is a variety of statistical techniques from predictive modeling, patching learning, and data mining that analyze current and historical facts to make predictions about future or otherwise unknown events. In business, predictive models exploit patterns found in historical and transactional data to identify risks and opportunities. Models capture relationships among many factors to allow assessment of risk. or potential associated with a particular set of conditions, guiding decisions making for candidate transactions. So the next one is Simple Math. The Simple Math is the third studio album from Atlanta based indie rock band Manchester Orchestra. It was released on May 10th, 2011 through independent label Favorite Gentleman Recordings. It's self-distributed by Sony Music and Entertainment. The album was recorded with Dan Harmon, who also produced the band's first album and co-produced their second. The next one is the statistics. The the statistics is the study of the collection, analysis, in interpretation, presentation, and organization of data. The FFT is the fast Fourier transform, computes the discrete Fourier transition of a sequence or its inverse. Fourier analysis converts a signal from its original domain, often time or space, to a representation in the frequency domain and vice versa. The last one is smoothing and filtering. It's an action to smooth response data. You can also use optional methods for moving average, safety, Golay filters, and local regression with and without weights and robustness. The data meaning. So what's the data meaning? The data meaning is a particular data analysis technique that focus on modeling and knowledge discovery for predictive rather than purely descriptive process. Business intelligence cover data analysis that relies heavily on aggregation, focusing on business information in statistical applications. Some people divide data analysis into descriptive statistics, exploratory data analysis, and confirmatory data analysis. So here are some methods of data meaning: the classification, estimation, prediction, and affinity grouping or association rules, and the clustering and text, picture, video analysis. So why do we need to mean the data? Here are two reasons. The first one is there are too much data and too little information. The second one is there is a need to extract useful information from the data and to interpret the data. So here are two methods of cognitive computing. The first one can be defined as artificial intelligence, and the first one is make computer have humans ability, and the second one is build machine as humans construction. So the reason that the data is very important, and with the development, more and more people realize the value of data is efficient, convenient, and fast. So its revolution of science is able to solve human a huge problem people meet in all aspects of human livings and make people do what they cannot do is the reason that why the cognitive computing is very important. The future of data is in the future with the technology of data analysis and the business even able to calculate prediction what you need. And the future of cognitive computing is high intelligent robot become possible and will serve human just like people enjoyed by the humans. They are all my presentation. Thank you very much.